What is your name?
James Reed,
What branch did you serve in?
Army,
How long did you serve?
2 years.
What assignment were you given? Where did you serve?
I served in Dachau, Germany. Year was 66 to 68.
Have you ever gone to war or known anyone that had?
Yes, I know people that were.
Why did you choose to be a veteran?
Because I love my country.
Oh, yay! Guess what? Today we are going to be interviewing Aaron Harris.
Hey, Elijah, how are you?
Hi, I have a couple questions for you.
Sure. Yeah.
So first, what branch did you serve in?
I served in the United States Air Force.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And how long did you serve?
A little over 20 years. 20 years and a few months. 3 months.
Okay.
Different times.
Okay. So why did you pick Air Force specifically?
So I picked Air Force over the other branches, more so because I felt like they took better care of their people and provided a little bit more options. First went in, which is in '99, Kuwaiti liberation was going on at that point in time. Of course, later on, the big term people know of is the War on Terror. But that actually has a bunch of different operations or wars that we took place during that time. Operation Enduring Freedom, Operation Afghanistan Freedom, the Kuwaiti Liberation. That happened. Those were one of the first ones that happened.
And people who are watching this video, this is my dad. Bye.
Hi, what is your name?
My name is Robert Watson, and I am cousins to your dad, Rod, and your godfather.
Cool. What branch did you serve in?
I was in the United States Navy.
Okay. Where did you serve?
Served all over. So back in the late 90s, I started out and went to Kosovo, back when the Kosovo and the whole Bosnia Balkans situation was happening back then. Still is kind of ongoing to my understanding, but it was much more severe back then. And then after that, went to Iraq, off the coast of Iraq, but then had missions in country back in 2003, 2004 timeframe when I was stationed in the Middle East, and then a few other places to what we call like peacetime deployments, which was like building hospitals and schools in the Philippines or Bahrain, or a place called Timor-Leste, which is a small country off the tip of Indonesia near Australia.
Okay. What did you learn during your service?
Oh, wow. You know, that could be answered about 1,000 different ways. One of the things that I learned from a personal side was when deploying to all these different areas, right? To war zones or to more peaceful countries like, say, the Philippines or so, in like a humanitarian capacity. I learned how similar people are around the world, no matter what culture you're in. You might have certain different values here and there, but at the end of the day, most people just want to live their life in peace. They want to raise their families. They want to love their children. They want to love their spouse and live a happy, fruitful life.
Hi, I'm Celia, and this is Amy Bartlett. She served in the Air Force, and she has been in for 20 years, and she is still serving. And what assignments were you given, and where did you serve?
So I started in the Wisconsin Air National Guard, and I started as a personnelist. Then in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Then I transferred to be an airfield manager in Milwaukee, and then I transferred to Volk Field, all in Wisconsin.
Favorite part of being in the Air Force?
Oh, my favorite part of being in the Air Force, just the different things it allows me to do. Like, I've been able to go to the country of Turkey for 3 weeks. I've gone to Alaska, and just the different people I get to meet.
Okay. Why did you choose to be in the Air Force and not in a different branch?
Again, it was they were right down the road from us. My friend had a bunch of her family that was in the Milwaukee unit already. She said, "Hey, this is a good idea," and I just like the Air Force.
What did you
The
enjoy?
funnest part was shooting. What do you call that? When you're
Target practice or?
yeah, target practice and that. But I was a perfect
Sniper?
Huh?
Sniper
No,
or
not a sniper. What do they call it? Electric. They got a name for it.
They do.
You was yeah, and she could
Sharpshooter.
Huh?
A
Sharpshooter. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yep. I was a sharpshooter, and we had a lot of practice, and that was a lot of fun. I mean, we wasn't shooting anybody, just shooting at targets and that to get her. Yep. But that we carried, then see that was a gun like your deer rifle, and you had that, and everybody had a fire and know how to do that. But I wasn't. They said you're a sharpshooter now.
Wow.
So I got good when we go out on the field and the targets were out there. We had to put them out there and that, and then start shooting.
I had a girl.
How long did you serve?
I was in for 4 years.
What assignments were you given and where did you serve?
I was in Kuwait for 2 weeks.
How do you spell Kuwait?
Kuwait. And then I served in Germany for 2.5 years.
What military branch did you serve in?
Well, I served in the Army National Guard, so National Guard would be the branch.
How long did you serve?
17 years.
Okay.
So longer than you are old.
Yeah. So like one of the harder things is not knowing what will happen.
Yep, the not knowing part of it. That's probably the most hardest thing, because before I deployed, we didn't really know what we were gonna do.
Do you know some of the vehicles that were used in the war?
Well, I drove a Humvee around a little bit, but it all depended on where you were at. Where were you stationed? What was your job? Because there's people that, go out there and check for explosives. Well, they use a whole different vehicle than we would.